Hi, welcome back to another video in the video series on college algebra. Today we're going to be covering how to find the intervals where a graph is increasing or decreasing. And knowing this without the graph, picture of the graph, you can kind of get an idea of what the graph should look like. And so this is really easy once you find the graph. So if you're given an equation and asked to find the intervals where it's increasing and decreasing, I highly recommend that you graph it in the graphing calculator or some graphing app like in your iPad or something. This will help you see, at what points you're going up and which points you're going down. And then you can find your intervals. So I've drawn a simple graph. And so there's several instances where the graph's going up, and that's where it's increasing, and where it's going down, and that would be the intervals where it's decreasing, right? So just like a book, you read a graph from left to right. And so you would denote this as I, so increasing. So where's the graph going up? Well, if you look at your graph, right, if you're this point following this graph, and I'm here, I'm going up, right? So you see all these little red dots on my black line, so I'm going up. I'm going up until I hit this black dot, right? Once I hit this black dot, then I turn and I start going down, right? And so I'm going down, 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 down until I get to this point, at which point then I turn and then I keep going back up again, right? So this first part, going up until I hit this point, right? So you would write it's increasing from negative infinity until, now when you're doing increasing, decreasing intervals, you only read the only values you use is the x values, right? Meaning, so you're going to say from negative infinity until x equals -3. So you're increasing until you get to that point. So you would write from negative infinity. So, oops, let me rewrite that. That looks weird. So negative infinity to -3, right? And then where else does it go up from? Well, it goes up from this point, right? So at this point we turned and we started going up again. Well, what's our x value? So our x value would be, I ran out of room, so I'm going to put it down here. So 1, and then where does it stop increasing on the x value, right? So that would be positive infinity, right? Now, disregard the brackets and parentheses. We're not talking about domain and range, so I'm putting everything in parentheses, right? Now, there will be this little u, then that it denotes, remember that's from set theory, and that denotes and. So negative infinity to -3 and 1 to positive infinity. Now, where's it decreasing? So decreasing, I'm going to write this out so you don't confuse it with domain. Okay, so where's it decreasing? Well, it's decreasing between those 2 points, right? Between -3 and -3 and 1. So you would denote that as -3 to 1, comma 1, right? And that's how you find your increasing and decreasing. Now, you might have some weird graphs. We cover this every once in a while. We cover it every year in the classes I teach. But what it may look like is this, or the graph's flat. And so what that is called it's called constant. Okay, so let me put a dot there, and let me erase this line and redo it so we have a point. So where is it increasing from? Right, so this one, it's increasing from negative infinity to x equals 2. So you'd say negative infinity to 2 would be increasing, and then it's constant, so C, from 2 to 4. So 2 to 4. So if you ever see it's flat, then that's constant. All right. If you have any questions, please leave your questions in the comments below, or you can email me in the description. Thanks.